So we're about to go to bed.
No, we're in bed. We're sleeping.
Yeah, you guys are waking up.
We're
Waking up.
Waking up. Are we waking up or are we just going to
Waking up
sleep? Is there...
inside.
Wait,
Check,
did
check,
I
check,
have a-
check.
did I have a dream again?
Oh yes, no, we must deal with our little situation possibly.
Okay, so we'll just say that you guys are about to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So
And everyone hears
what do
themselves.
you?
Hello, yeah.
You guys hear yourself?
I can't
Yes.
hear Avery.
Hello.
Oh, there it is. You're good.
Does the barbarian show the dwarf your wound in your chest?
Oh yeah. I would prefer and I normally would because it's Kevin and I love that dude, but I don't know him in this game,
Exactly.
and I would prefer to show my companions before some rando.
Sure. Are you gonna go over and
enough.
show them, or are you gonna hold
Well, I'd
off
have to
for
go
another
to
day?
individual rooms, wouldn't
Well,
I?
no, we're in a room together, so you just have to be like,
Where's-
hey, I gotta go like
Janelle's in
stretch
there.
my
Are you
knees.
with us?
You should try to come find me and be like, oh, she's
Oh,
missing.
she's down in the fucking base. Oh, and I was gonna say while you were saying all this stuff sounds that she was getting into sounds very necromancy.
Yep.
Sounds like those motherfuckers.
Yeah,
might
that's
be,
why you should come
Very
check in my room.
necromancy.
Maybe you're gonna tell
Very
me you can confide in
necromancy.
me because I'm a female.
Actually, I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna go tell these guys first and be like, I want to go tell Janelle too. Let's go, and then we can talk. And then when we see you're not there, then we'll all go
All be
look for
together,
you.
yeah.
Well, then you come grab me.
So
because
first-
So that's called
You don't get to know.
metagaming.
What's that mean?
You're
We just cheated.
displaying information that you know as Riker that your barbarian doesn't know.
Okay, you're right.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're right. I didn't think about that.
yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Wow.
No,
It's
yeah.
okay.
But you
Wow.
can
It's
come
something
show
you-
us.
That you have to
Wow.
like practice not doing because then
Cardinal rule.
it kind
it's
of
not.
breaks the
It
game.
kind of actually is a card.
Yeah.
It's like
Alright.
when you were at your cart yelling across at Janelle what to say to the guards. Hey! Tell him we're really nice! What did he say?
God.
I won't do it anymore, but I'm still gonna do.
No, you can't. You can't. Yeah.
I promise I
again.
won't.
I'm gonna
After
roll over to
this?
these
He's like,
guys.
this is the last time I'm gonna do
be
it.
Lord Frank, I'm gonna go take a shit.
Okay.
There's
Drop that grumper.
It's in the room, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
need
go
to
take a
different
shit
toilet.
in their
It's like prison. I mean, it's
that was like
I'm
a
gonna-
year
I'm gonna
14,
go
so
take
I
a
don't think
shit
they
in their
care
room
about
so
shitting
our
on
room
each
doesn't
other.
stink.
It's for
He
shitting in
doesn't.
front
He
of each other.
doesn't know me yet, so he's uncomfortable pooping around.
Well,
Well,
and
that
I don't
makes
want my
sense.
own room to stink. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go drop
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
You say that over to Lord Frank, and he's got all his 50 bags all laid out, and he's like organizing
He's
them
too
into colors and
merchandising.
shapes.
Okay, yeah,
and,
I'm like, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
So, do I have to do any rolling for?
No,
moving
you just
anything?
go over there
Okay,
and
so,
you knock
hey,
on the door, and you guys hear a knock on the door.
Knock,
and
knock, knock. What's up, dudes? Rob Deerdeck here.
come hit this blunt.
I forgot that's your character's name.
Come hit this blunt and tell us what's up, bud.
Wanted to tell you about this crazy fucking dream I had last night, where I am in this clear, seeming like liquid in total blackness, and I
Wow.
saw two characters, one being
Okay.
a female with talons and.
Will you lay
black-
down on this couch?
Huh?
Lay down on the couch? Just for
He's
everyone's
just trying to
safety.
turn into a bear and then rape you.
I mean, you are an ogre, you're shirtless, you're
No, I'm
bleeding.
not
You just
shirtless.
showed up
No,
talking
I
about
have a-
hallucinating.
I have a robe on.
Okay,
I
okay.
have a
What's
robe
up?
on because
Okay.
I don't want you to see my thing. I'm
Apologies, please
Okay.
continue.
Apologies.
There was the lady with the talons and
Just
gold and black feathers, and then there
In your
was,
dream?
Yes, in my dream. And then there was a man who had like a tentacle coming out of his thing, and I asked him what's good.
like a gizzard, like a tentacle gizzard?
Yeah, no, like an octopus tentacle,
Okay.
kind of thing coming. It was it was a dream, so I can't like not a whole lot of detail, but I asked them what's good, and they just held their hands out to me, and it was kind of like they're making me choose between them.
Oh.
So I went for the dude with the tentacle hand because I don't know
Seems
why.
like a
I
bad
just felt-
dude.
yeah.
He likes Pirates of
And
the Caribbean.
when I grabbed his hand, this tentacle thing got on me, and it showed me this vision of a monster towering over this mountain, and some bitch with my warhammer, right?
It wasn't a girl, just someone with a warhammer.
Someone with my warhammer. I'm assuming.
You knew it was yours?
Well, I want it, so I'm gonna say it's
Oh.
I'm projecting.
Oh.
it's going to be mine. And then the dream just kind of ended. Did I miss anything?
Did you come?
The dream just kind of ended, and
You
I woke up.
saw a giant robotic woman.
I saw a giant robotic woman.
And then
Who were you just
the
talking to
horde.
just now?
God.
Okay.
Yeah, what the fuck? You just strayed off into nothing. And
He's
then
like,
came
wait a second,
back.
did I?
he's like, oh, and
It's all coming back to me.
Okay.
But I woke up in a sweat, and I was out of breath, And then I looked down at my chest, and when that necromancer knifed me, well, as you can tell, I've been wearing a cloak, and I bet you've been wondering why, because I typically
Yeah,
go topless.
it's. I mean, this conversation has been so
I know.
such a roller coaster
yeah,
already.
I know. I'm a really bad talker.
Is he
I have-
standing
I
outside
have
of our room or
negative
inside of our
one
room?
intelligence, dude. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
God.
Did he step in? Or
He's
did
at the
he-
door. I think he's at the door having this, and I'm like, okay, first of all, come inside. We shut the door. We're like, holy shit, sit the fuck down. What?
that necromancer that stabbed me, this wound is not healing properly,
Oh, fuck.
and it feels like it has its own heartbeat.
Away from the mic.
Sorry.
Both of you.
Jesus.
What do y'all?
Okay,
what do y'all
stop
think of
stop
it?
showing me that. Jesus
Do you want me to
Christ.
keep my cloak on?
I can heal wounds, but something tells me I can't do abortions. Especially not in the chest of a man. So pretty sure you're going to hell. Sorry,
So-
man.
I wanted you guys to be aware of the situation, just in case.
No, you have a demon baby in your chest.
something. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
fine.
Just in case I have a demon baby.
First, take 2 steps backward.
Yeah,
Alright.
right. Second, baby's hungry. It's crying. Baby's crying.
Second,
Baby's crying.
what the fuck? And 2, I think it was the guard. 3, 2, 3.
And I'm gonna add
you
to my
can't
story.
fucking count
count
for
to
say
shit.
that
You
I've
didn't even
been
make it to
hesitating.
5, and you're like, how
Be
many
like-
has it been?
I've been getting some sketchy vibes from these dudes, and I don't know if I want to let them know about this yet.
I wouldn't, because we watched
No,
them stab
no.
an entire cart full of people with
So,
the same thing going
what
on
I
with
think
them.
we should do is go tell Janelle, or what's her name?
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
We should
Jezebel
go
of the
tell
woods.
Jezebel, and then we should probably get this little dwarf dude, and we should get the fuck out of here and try to find someone that can help me.
I think we should try and take it out. Can't we just like try and like cut it out, right?
that
No,
a
it's
thing?
like
I'm
a,
pro-choice when it comes to. I
he's
mean,
like
if you've got a
turning into
demon-
Venom. He's like
Yeah.
he's like not. It's not like a
has its
single
own-
thing. It's a whole.
It has a heartbeat.
But
He
it's,
says
it's
it feels like
pulsating.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's,
you know, like
it's
when
kind of
you,
webbed
like-
across his chest too. So
Okay.
And his
Yeah.
veins are turning black. Like
Okay, well,
it's-
I don't even know. I'm pretty sure
We
that
should
we're
go
at
find
the
that
place where
wizard.
they can.
Should we go find
No,
the
he's
wizard
gone.
dude?
No, I'm pretty sure we're at the place where they could help us. This is the this is the white neighborhood,
Dude, but
dude. This
what
is
if
like the
I think that they're in on it.
like these are like the rich. Like they have the like if everyone has doctors, they have the nice doctor. You know what I mean?
Okay, what do you think?
I think we need to
should
go.
or think we should find help here?
Here's the problem: if you tell Claw Finger Lady, they're like, "Oh, I had a dream and I chose the dude, not you." That could
How
cause
do you
some
know it's
drama.
her?
No, it wasn't her. It was
Let's
a
go.
different
Let's
chick.
go to Janelle's room.
Okay.
Go tell Janelle.
Let's
and
go
figure
talk
out
to
what we're gonna
Janelle.
do. Okay, we're gonna.
So you
go
guys
to
walk
Janelle's
over there
room.
and you knock on the door.
Jezebel. Sorry.
And you
Apologies.
don't
Bad
hear anything. You knock again. You don't hear anything.
Josh, kick it down.
Yeah, Josh, kick it down.
I am a bear.
Are you a bear right now?
No.
Standing in the hallway?
He's not.
Maybe. I'm thinking about. I'm getting bearish.
Your shoulders. are
Chest
like
hair is
scraped.
growing, and I'm like,
It's coming.
like eating huckleberries and just like.
Yeah. So, you knock open the door, and inside you don't see your companion. Kind of go through and look around. You don't see her anywhere.
Companions.
Companion.
Or should we grab the dwarf to go find Jezebel too?
Nah, he's useless.
He's just concerned
He
about
fucked
his
some people
shiny
up.
things.
You're
Dwarf's
right.
on
He
his
did. He was.
fucking
He was
phone.
rolling.
Dude, he
he
was
was rolling
hammer
fucking
fisting
17s
dudes.
and 18s.
Yeah, we need to
Bro.
find. We need to find like OG homie here and like make sure where she's not in her room. Does she know where she's at?
Is it
Yeah.
possible to do an investigation check? Like, is that like a thing? or
You
something?
could
be
probably.
helpful.
So you could do an investigation.
Oh, son, 23.
Damn.
He is
So you are able to kind of see maybe some footprints that were left over probably by her, since you would assume all these people here are like more proper than the rest of you guys.
Just
So-
like gangly, fucked up, like
Yeah.
stabs,
Yeah.
dude.
Dirty feet.
Yeah, dirty feet. Yeah, dirty feet. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people probably take baths more than once a year, so
Okay.
yeah. You kind of go down one hall and kind of go down another. You're kind of beginning to kind of lose track of exactly where you're going. So give me another investigation.
Ooh, 10.
Okay. So you go down the hall that you think that she might have went down, and then you kind of come to almost like a dead end, and in front of you is a bookshelf. It feels like it's just kind of like a almost like an area where they just keep a bunch of books. There's like bookshelf in front of you, and then a couple bookshelves on either side, and you're kind of standing there trying to figure out what the fuck. Like, you thought the feet prints went this way, so.
Well, I imagine trapdoors are pretty common in this
We're all
day and age,
together,
right?
so we
Yeah.
can make suggestions to each other.
Oh, we're all.
He's
at this
also a
point-
rogue,
'cause-
so you could search around and try to see if you can figure anything out.
Okay, so I'll search.
You have to roll another like to see how an
Oh, just
investigation
another
to see.
investigation. Okay. 16.
Okay, so it takes you guys quite a while, but eventually, after ripping down several books, you find a book that seems like it's tied to something,
That was my plan in the
and you
first place.
pull
Yeah.
it
He kept
down.
handing me copies of Mein Kampf. I'm like, it's a different one, dude.
Oh my god.
It's a different one, dude. No, not again. It's a different one.
So yeah, you find a set of stairs that look like it spirals down. At this point, you don't see anything that indicates that she went down there, but this is where the feet prints kind of lead.
Do they look like her feet prints, or they look
We
like
kind
they
of
I mean, you kind of
established that
stabs
in the
it
room.
because like you guys are more adventuring and
She's dirty as shit.
people, and these people are
okay, true.
like all.
I'm just
higher
wondering,
end.
like, is another dirty person maybe carrying?
There might be
her
another
lifeless
dirty
body?
person just walking around.
We're the only
or
group.
carrying her lifeless body.
We're the only group of dirty assholes with no shoes on in this place.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm a bear, so
So I guess we
Down.
down the stairs we go.
down the
So
stairs.
you guys go down and further down into these stairs.
Did you guys
and it
leave me
becomes
behind?
Yep.
moist.
Yeah, we don't trust you. You're being weird. You're like, I want my own gold. We're like, okie dokie, run your shop. Sell your little fucking
Consequences.
trinkets.
The walls are kind of have like a glisten to them as you begin to make yourself further and further down, and the air begins to kind of become cold, and you can kind of see it in your breath. You get to the bottom, and like I said before, there's a long hallway with 3 doors on either side, and each door has like giant glyphs on them. At the end of the hallway, it looks like a really huge, almost like round door, but it's open, and you can't tell what's going on in there. There's a few like what looks like torches or something, but you're not sure exactly what's going on in there.
Did we go
You
to a
can't see
different
it from
hallway?
down.
No, we went to down. There's a bookcase.
You're the rogue. You're the explorer. You're supposed to know.
I feel like
He's more like
He's
Dora
like
the
leading the way, and he's
Explorer.
like, "Did I go the wrong way?" Jesus Christ!
Did I get turned around somewhere?
Autistic Keanu Reeves over here is leading the way down a dark fucking tunnel. Like, what? Yeah, we're in the same hallway. There's only been one hallway, right? It's
Well,
going
you got
down
the
the
bookshelf-
stairs.
Shelf. It's
Yeah.
not like
Just
there's
about-
like
yeah.
Pay
multiple
attention to no
bookshelves with,
details.
like,
There was books. It's a hall, you
But God
know.
knows, who knows?
Let's
We're
just.
lost, right?
Well,
Just
what do you
come
guys want to
fucking
do?
find
Don't
me,
go.
please.
I'm
I'm
trying
lost.
to get in.
We're all just
Okay,
lost in the
let's-
stairwell.
Let's walk down to the shit and door.
I run past him. I grow a sweater because I'm a little chilly, and I just get down there.
You don't
I go
have
half
any of these
bear.
powers.
Yeah.
I go half bear, like kind of fluff
I
out.
almost feel like your guy mentally thinks these are all happening.
That's fine.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
are like,
You know-
"What
Hey
is
man.
going on
Yeah.
with this
I'm
guy?"
definitely a little
Okay,
like.
maybe he stole some of my acid.
I got
have acid.
I got an extra chromosome. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So as you guys get about halfway down the hallway, you can see humongous figure. He's standing roughly 10 to 15 feet, humanoid.
This is the
He's
guy.
not wearing any shirt. He's got this huge robe that goes down to the bottom of his legs. He's got like translucent skin with like grayish kind of undertone and long like gray hair. He turns towards you as you guys begin to come towards this room that he's in, and behind him you can see your fellow adventurer sitting there.
What's up, guys?
So we'll go over what happened another time while you're down there. But
Wow.
he just kind of like turns towards you guys, and as you guys enter, you can kind of see like there's all these
Hooker.
like really, really, really old books. Kind of.
Did you fuck a giant?
Everywhere.
He's not a giant.
oh.
Don't giant shame him.
Yeah, don't try to shame him.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
You fucking Christ, man.
This is year 14.
I'm sorry.
He turns to you guys and he goes, I assume these belong to you?
Yeah, no, they roll with me. They're pretty cute.
And
Heyo.
he
What's up, dog?
kind of like ushers you guys to come in.
I'm a bear.
Okay. Are you actually?
Yeah.
Are you?
No, I was telling him like, hey, I can be a bear whenever I want. I'm kind of like introducing, like she's like, hey, who are these guys? And I'm like, hi, I can turn into a bear.
Yep.
Yeah.
I open with that.
We get
Yeah.
it. You're a bear.
I
All
open
right.
with that. She's like, he does this all the fucking time. I hate his personality. I'm like, don't forget that whenever I want,
Okay, moving
can
on.
eat all the huckleberries here. Okay, the drop of a dime, dude. I'll eat a dead fish. Do not threaten me. You ever seen a bear on heroin?
He introduces himself to you guys.
Cheers,
Tells
mate.
you that he is the monarch of this family. At which point you guys hear something behind you and you look back and a few of the people that you guys had met earlier are like in the hallway. And they look like worried, like you guys aren't supposed to be down here and like don't exactly know how you guys got down here. He kind of waves his hand and ushers them to leave, and they bow down and walk backwards and go back up the stairs. He goes, I see that you have some of my items because you guys are carrying those bows and shit with you, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we never
Yeah,
dropped
yeah.
them off, so
We would still
We're
have
still
them with
in the
us.
palace.
Yeah.
sure.
Well, no, we left the rings and the crown.
Yeah,
We have the goggles, the helmet,
And the
and the
gold.
swords.
the swords, and the bow.
He's not
and
getting the gold.
He's not getting the gold. He's like, okay.
You just like my cop.
But yeah, we got your weapons and helmet. And
Yeah, what's up,
whatnot.
Dad? These are yours. They were given to
He
us.
kind of looks over at the swords that you guys are carrying, kind of holds his hands out like this, like asking you to hand them over there.
Fucking go for
You
it,
hand
buddy.
them over, and he holds them in his hand and looks over them, and he asks you if you guys know. Do you know what these do?
Yeah, we
The
were.
one's got fire, one's got ice. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got
They're
some
imbued.
sore knees.
So he looks like he's kind of pleased, like, oh, okay, so these guys know, they've spent a little bit of
Yeah,
time to
we're
actually look into what these are. He hands them back to you, and he goes, do you know what all these items do?
We dropped
No.
the jewels off at
The
jewelry
goggles,
place.
we have no idea what they do. The helmet, we know it's a dwarf helmet.
And it's
And it's good.
strength.
Strength. No clue about the goggles. Does it help
And the
me?
crown and king or crown.
Oh,
crown
shit,
king.
you guys got a crown
You just broke the fourth wall.
Jesus.
They're at Blanchard. Shots at Blanchard.
Yeah. He's like, do you know what this is?
Here's an 1885 semi-automatic 12 gauge shotgun, boy.
Yeah, if you play Hunt, that was for you.
And if not, play it.
Yeah. So there's new players.
So
Yeah, right?
Please play Hunt.
we have these
want people to
goggles
kill.
and this arrow and quiver and the crown and rings that we had
So
are at the jeweler
He
in
takes the
town.
bow and the quiver, and he explains to you that so there's 20 arrows in that quiver, and that's a long bow. And if the arrows are shot from that long bow, if they hit their target, they do an additional D10 damage.
Who's like the archer of our group? Would that be Dylan?
Me, I'm everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
mind,
wow.
yeah, mind you, you all assholes left me behind, so you're fending for
I
yourselves.
wanted to come grab you.
See,
They-
this
they said
there's
you
already
were-
a schism in there.
But they said no.
I mean, here, let me just step outside of the game for a second. It's gonna be really easy to kill off this character that Kevin's playing. Just letting you guys know.
I
'Cause we're-
guarantee you,
we're
I can
already
roll
like
way better.
not chilling with him.
1v1 me, bro.
He's talking shit in his
1v1 me.
room. He's talking shit in his room, and we're like not sure about the new guy. Like you're the new guy, and you're stirring the pot, dude. Not looking good. Okay? Not looking.
I will
good.
murk you.
I mean, you
If this,
talking shit.
if the story rolls the way it could, come on.
Come on. We're like having a telepathic battle from like across town. He's like, "Hey man, I'll fuck you up, dude."
They're like walkie-talkies. In between
Yeah.
every response, you hear.
You fucking suck, dude. Over.
Okay, so
Alright.
the bow and
Sorry.
arrow is dope.
How about the goggles, you big translucent bitch?
Yeah.
So he tells you if you wear them, you can see the dead. So
Like ghosts?
like ghosts or phantoms, banshees, things like that.
Now, can you see
In the-
everyone else as well while you have them on? Can you only see the dead?
No, you can see other. Yeah.
Okay, so you could just always have them
literally
on.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Someone should just always
What
have those
about
on.
the
Who wants to just
crown of
permanently
rings?
wear goggles? It's not Kevin.
Well, you guys don't even have
'Cause he's
them,
gonna
so he
leave
doesn't
and
know
I don't wanna
exactly.
put
You
shit
guys
on
left him
Kevin's
with that lady.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the deal with you and Jezebel or whatever
Yeah,
your
what's-
name
what's
is?
going
Is it
on here?
Jezebel?
Yeah, just
Jezebel. Well, why are y'all chilling down
What's-
here
what's
by
going on here?
yourselves? Are you guys plotting?
What you been up to?
No, she just came down here and we've been speaking. Is she not your friend? Shouldn't
No,
she
no, no,
explain
she-
that to you?
I don't.
Yeah,
she's
fair
acting
enough.
like she doesn't
What-
remember what happened.
Yeah, what's going
She's
on?
like, I don't know.
down
I
here?
blacked out.
How
I
long
just,
have your
I
clothes been
heard-
on?
My clothes have been on. Well, I was only wearing armor anyway, so I guess yeah.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Anyway, I heard this
Fishy.
like whispering sound. I was up in my room and I just kind of followed it, and then somehow I knew what book to grab and didn't have to tear it apart like you guys did to make it known that I was down here. And went down.
Yeah, actually, you don't know it did that.
Went down
Metagaming.
the spooky stairwell, and then found this guy, and you guys showed up. That's where I'm at.
Basically, you kind of also just tell him that, like, he was just sitting here talking
Yeah,
to
we
you.
were just
Yeah.
just talking.
So he's like an employee of the
Did we
castle.
ask him what the whispering
He's like
was?
middle management.
Well, no. Can we be like ask him kind of what's going on?
Can we
Like,
show
do
him the
you have
hole in
any
Riker's
knowledge?
chest?
Like, can we just be like, hey,
guys-
hey, dude, you look either wise or dangerous. So we're going with wise. What's going on? Because he seems like probably somebody has knowledge.
Like in general, or
like if he knows what's going, because we saw him tell those people to get the fuck back.
yeah,
So like, do you know what's happening in this general area?
he tells you. So he tells you, give me a diplomacy check.
Whoa, listen.
Oh, bro, I am dumb as dick.
Shouldn't
There's
we
no
ask
way.
him about like, hey, who should we take Riker to, like for this chat? to
Well,
look
I'm
at this
getting there, bro. You got to start a
Okay.
Or, like,
conversation
why
before
I'm
you
the
dive
only one
in,
heard
bro.
whispering.
You got to
I mean-
spit on
Look
it
at
before you
this.
stick it in, dude.
I mean, yeah, but he's
Wait,
just
what
got.
am I looking at?
So let me see your thing real
Diplomacy.
quick. I need to get my sheet that I usually have back here. Diplomacy +0.
Oh,
So what'd you roll?
sick 9.
Okay. So you say, like, kind of trying to find out what's going on here. Kind of goes, well, what is it that brings you to my estate?
Well, we ran into all these dead people, and now we're here because we know we were apparently someone who didn't get affected by it but has seen it. So now they brought us to the manor here, and I don't really know now.
And he kind of looks around, and you kind of see him, like, moving through what looks like maybe his, like,
He's like, what the? Fuck
almost like
did
a
you just
room,
say?
but it's almost like a cave at the same time. There's like a bunch of bed sheets that are kind of off to the side. It looks like whatever he has in here is more personal. He could probably have, like, at this point in his life, anything he wants, but this is more stuff that's, like, personal to him, and so he keeps it closer. And he's kind of, like, acknowledging you. He's moving through the room, and he goes, and then tell me, what is your relationship with the elf that is outside?
Oh,
And he kind of turns to you and looks at you.
I mean,
I've never seen that guy before in my life.
Your voice changes.
I mean, hey, Dylan. To be honest, we met her in part 2 or part 2. Wasn't part 1 just us?
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
guys met the elf last time with with.
Oh, is he
Riker.
referring to Janelle or the elf?
No, the
He's
elf
talking
got
about
bloody.
the elf that is chained up outside.
Oh. We're in the
Not
middle of an interrogation. This
Yeah.
is a cop.
Yeah.
The dude that's ball gagged.
This is a cop.
I immediately.
I love how every
I
single time it's a cop.
I
Anyone
do.
that asks
Dude.
questions, you're a cop. You gotta tell us if you're a cop.
I
It's illegal
immediately
to
got
be a
sweaty.
cop.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like so stressed out right now. I don't know what to do. I'm so bad at this.
I just am having problems remembering the exact agreement. We were agreeing.
Oh, I have it written down.
We agreed. We agreed to fuck with the guys we're staying with.
Yeah.
What were we trying to do?
No,
for
we
him?
know. We don't say this to him. He's
Give
gonna
me
turn
a give
around
me
on
a,
you.
give me a history check.
He's like, yes.
me
You're
a
agreeing to everything. He's like,
History check.
history
Brad.
check.
history check.
You can do it too, Riker, and then Janelle, because the four of you were there.
History check. Eh? Dylan's gonna be like, the Holocaust never happened.
I'm gonna roll my dice for a dice check.
Okay, for a dice check.
I got a 16.
13. Am I adding something to it?
16.
So
Do I
the
have a
two,
history
yeah,
sta-
history.
Oh, history. 15.
Okay, so
Sweet.
all three of you remember that the guy that owned the bookshelf, the wizard that, or not wizard, the elf that's tied up outside, is made a pact with you guys that he had heard the Eldred, the people that are in this mansion, were leaving, and that they were pulling all their assets back to the city. And you guys had made a pact to rob one of their carriages that could have had gold in it.
And then, do we do it?
No, we
No,
No.
it's a
we
month
got
out.
Remember
Remember earlier?
Oh, yes,
when-
yes, 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 yes. This is
Yeah.
the job. And they were like, oh, we
Yeah.
have time to do this other thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Bingo. Got it.
So should we?
Smokes tons of weed.
Do you guys want to like try to? I guess we all look at each other. Like, are we gonna?
I mean, yeah, it's like
Are we gonna?
it's like we either.
Okay, so here's what we do.
deny-
Here's what we do. Check this out. This will yield probably the best results. We're gonna be like, yo, we signed a contract to rob you guys with this guy. We're obviously not gonna do it anymore because we've had a change of heart. And
Because
you
you
know, now we're
treated
chill.
us so
Yeah, I
kindly.
mean, we didn't realize you guys were chill. We were just like mercenaries. But like, oh, now we know you, and it's
Yeah.
like weird.
It
and I
was
wanna
hard
rob.
out here in these streets.
It was
We
hard in
needed
the streets,
some-
dude.
we
I mean,
need-
fucking-
We needed some money. We
that sounds
signed
like
a
it's gonna go
contract.
south.
We was ready.
Who's saying this to him?
I think we're kind of just
Josh.
The
talking out
smallest one
loud.
of all of us.
Me, I'm the druid, right? I'm a bear. I mean, so
Okay, I think there's a bluff on there.
a bluff.
Or you guys can use diplomacy, whatever one. And I just need one person to roll. Whoever's like,
There's a diplomacy.
There's persuasion.
yeah, persuasion.
Oh, persuasion.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Does
In
anyone have better than plus
3.5,
2?
which is the one
I
I,
have
played the
plus
most,
3.
there's like 30
You're
skills.
out.
You're
Outside
not
still.
here. No, you're standing next to the guy, right?
Yeah, you're standing next to the guy.
Oh, are
You have plus 3? Roll. I have plus 2. Yeah.
Give us a 23.
And be like, look here.
23.
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
So I'll give you even like a plus 2 because you've
Yeah.
been sitting there talking to him for like probably an hour before they even came down. So he kind of smirks. So you told him all that whole thing that
I
Yeah,
guess.
like, we're
you
mercenaries.
kind of told him the truth. And
yeah,
then
we're,
you kinda
we're
told him-
mercenaries being
Yes.
mercenaries.
Yeah. He goes, very well. That is what we got out of him. And that
Oh,
will
so
be
he did
your
knock on us.
only.
He told the truth. Reading a rainbow.
He tells you that. He tells you that that's a pack that you guys will have to deal with in further time or whatever, and it doesn't concern him at this point. He begins to kind of tell you that it is true that him and his family are leaving the city, and that they have been gathering all of their essentials, but the item of wealth that he's talking about stealing wasn't gold. And he kind of keeps it to himself what it was. So you guys were possibly betrayed by this elf.
Oh,
So
cool.
watch-
So he's a narc and a fucking
Maybe watch
liar.
out who you align yourself with is what he warns you.
Thanks, bro.
He
Yes, Dad.
kind of begins to move out into the hallway and kind of not really motions, but kind of expects you guys to kind of follow him. And he moves past the first two doors and he moves into the middle door. And he's telling you that his family is large and he wants to take them somewhere where they can be free and without being hunted by people. But I can't tell you where we're deciding to go. Right now, a majority of our family is sleeping. And he opens the door, and inside you can see stacks on stacks on stacks of coffins, just all
Vampires.
lined up And he kind of shuts the door. So he tells you that they'll help you as much as possible for this horde that's coming, but at this point they're already leaving, so it truly doesn't affect them. This was kind of like in your guys' court if you decide you want to try to stop it. Or maybe you could find someone else that'll do it for you. He
But
makes his way.
they're not like offering to like get like 120 dudes to help, and they're not offering support in any way.
They'll do what
like
they
that.
can, but
They're vague about that, what that is.
yeah, I mean, they've already given you items, so maybe
Look
they
at
can give you more information. Maybe in the morning they'll know more about like the scout that's sent out to find out where
right,
this
because it's
horde
their
is.
scout.
And maybe from there we can decide how much of our resources we can give you. But at this point, they're trying to pull their resources to leave. So, he kind of makes his way back to his like room and tells you, "Well, I believe it's probably time for you to go to sleep, and I will
He
see
really
you
is
tomorrow."
dad.
And I
It's
say,
like, well, it's your fucking bedtime.
could I be like, one last thing,
Yeah.
dude? Look at this thing in my chest.
No, that's not.
Well,
how
I
you
really think-
approach that.
He goes,
He's a
"What
vampire.
you
Maybe he
speak
can
of?"
suck it out.
He heard.
Yeah, it's already.
Just show him. It's fucking disgusting. Don't
Game
show
over.
me. I don't want to see it.
Okay, you show him.
Yeah, she's
show
like,
him.
we gotta kill him immediately.
He moves over to you and kind of looks at it. And how tall are you?
I am. Does it
You
say
tall
on
drink
here?
of water. You're an ogre.
Does it say
Orc.
on here?
So like maybe like 6.5 feet.
Yeah, probably 6.5, 7 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a big boy.
So he's still like good 3 feet taller than you.
Yeah, so he
3.5
looks
feet
down
taller.
at
than you.
me.
So he kind of like leans down to look in a closer look at this. Kind of leans up and he goes, "Well, unfortunately, it looks like you've been marked by some kind of god. I don't know exactly, but I would assume that you don't have much time left. Unfortunately, I can look into it more in my books, maybe possibly find a way to cure it, but that will take some time."
Which we don't have.
And
Who?
he might not
Ask
know.
him if who would we go see? Who's the guy?
Is there anyone I can?
You got a
that know
cousin?
that I can go see?
He tells you, "Unfortunately, this looks like old dark magic, and I fear there's probably no one that lives anymore that could cure this."
Well, why don't you read on it, and if I'm alive when you're done,
Hit me
tell me
up.
what's up. I guess.
He's like, I discovered the cure. It's like he's been dead for 16 months. So.
Marked by God, dude. What if I get some godlike powers?
Nope, you're gonna die.
No, you're gonna die. It's cants. You got cants, dude. You got D&D cants. We gotta get it out.
Got the
I was gonna operate,
Because,
dude. Once again, I was gonna cut it.
I'll
out.
begin to look for that for you.
Slowly.
I will have one of my children speak to you in the morning. Hopefully, Vince will be back, and you guys kind of catch that name as that's probably the name of the scout that they sent out.
The big armored plate, dude.
Yeah. Once he returns, hopefully we'll have more information about this horde that's moving towards us. He's good night, and then unless you have any other questions.
Yeah, where are you guys keeping the toots?
Can
where can we
I,
get some
like,
prostitutes?
Since I just now have seen Riker's chest
Yeah.
wound,
She can do essential oils. all over the
since
fucking
like
thing.
that guy is like saying like it's like dark like old magic or whatever, I just have this like thing that's like learning fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical ability. I like figure it out that way.
You could use arcane. Do an arcane check.
on his chest.
Yeah.
20?
You just rolled 20
21.
So are you doing this down in the hallway, or are you guys waiting until you get back up?
in front of the dude. You're like, fine, I'll do it myself.
He's,
We're like,
he's gone.
"God,
No,
she's
he's gone. The dude's gone. We're like on our way out. But
We're
I'm just
walking
like,
out.
We're like chit chatting, and I'm just like, dude, that's like gnarly. And
She's
I'm
like, let
we're
me do
coming
like a
behind
glowy
me. We're
hand
going
thing
back
to
up
you.
the stairs, and I'm like, that's
Shit.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, and she's like,
yeah. But then I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm like magical.
To his
Let me
chest.
see what I can get from it because I
Okay.
got this knowledge. There.
So, usually don't do this, but as a DM, I'm going to say that you wait until you guys get to your room. And then do you decide to do it with everyone in the party there, or just the two of you?
We're family, man.
Other than me.
Riker's
They
comfortable.
go
with
to,
this.
they go to the,
Kevin- is
yeah, they go to
Kevin
the
there?
other room. It's not my room.
Patient
Yeah.
privacy is out the window, I
Is
guess.
Kevin
so,
there?
I guess I.
No, I'm still in my room, dude, just jerking off.
Okay.
Okay, well, gross. Not going to Kevin's room. Yeah, we go back to my
actually
cute
my
little
room.
room.
Okay, so we're in her room. It smells like it's way too much essential oils. And she's like, take your shirt off.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right.
Okay, so
derobe.
you both are to do that. You decide to kind of like you have to set up a whole scenario for it. So you kill all the
candles.
lights or the candles, and you put a candle in between you, and you're both kind of sitting on your knees looking at each other, and you have him close his eyes, and you put your hand on his chest, and you begin to cast arcane on it. You feel it like reverberate back, like it's fighting back at you. At which point, the two of you are like astral planed to the place that you had your dream, and you stand there. But this time, it's the same. You guys are sitting in there in the same way as you were sitting in the room, and you're sitting
And like
there.
the wet, dark thing.
Yep, and you're sitting there, and as you kind of begin to open your guys' eyes, it's just pure darkness, and then you see what looks like, almost like you're looking at a gate that's beginning to open,
Okay.
and as it opens, it goes, and it's a giant eyeball looking down at you.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then you're snapped back out of it. I will text you, Janelle, and it is up to you to decide if you want to tell everyone in the group, because it actually affects you a lot more. So,
She's like, I was born a boy. We're like, we don't care.
aren't you guys gonna praise me?
Yeah, we're like, cool.
Oh, this is making me nervous. The suspension.
The suspension.
The suspension of this.
That's so stupid, dude.
Suspension.
I'm so stupid.
Yeah. So what is it? You got a little secret over there? You keeping it to yourself?
I got the typing bubbles currently.
Oh.
Okay, a little secret,
At least he didn't leave you on red. Hey, you know what I'm talking about, ladies?
Nice, dude.
I'm trying to do filler here. It's not working, dude. I can't.
Oh, yeah, check it out.
You gonna do crowd work?
This is how I sip a drink.
Jesus, dude, so disgusting.
Off. Just absolute worst thing on the planet, dude.
It's an apple sparkling water.
It's an
Caffeine
apple sparkling water,
By
and it
Talking
keeps me
Red.
refreshed and caffeinated.
Okay, so you snap back, Riker, and now you guys are back in. And do you explain to them what you saw?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you tell them, like, we
What the
just
fuck
went
was-
to
what
a
the
place
fuck
where
was
I
that?
had this dream,
Oh, dude, nothing.
and that
It was nothing.
this eyeball
Yeah.
opened up,
Saruman.
and they were just pulled back.
Well, how was it for you over there, Jesse?
She's like,
You fucking sitting over there silent as shit.
from the
Creepy as dick.
Yeah,
Just
no,
like,
just chilling.
oh, we're good?
Yeah,
Oh, we're good.
We're good.
We're good.
How was the trip?
She's
How was your trip?
We're good.
Did you
We're
see
good?
the same
Oh, we're
thing?
good?
No,
That's
big
it?
eyeball. Yep, big eyeball.
Big eyeball?
Okay, yeah, nothing else? Nothing else?
Sick, dude. That sounds sketchy.
Yeah, what are you keeping from us?
Why do you think I'm keeping something from you?
Because
I feel
you're-
like it, because I'm a fucking bear.
Fucking
Boom.
bear.
Because I can smell it, yeah. I instantly turn into a bear and I'm using my smell on her. Perception.
Perception check.
Yeah, he's got like a special perception thing. What is it?
Oh my
Fuck.
All right, so
Josh, you're
Yeah.
not turning into a
It's
Fine,
like
my
your
bad.
turn.
Turn into a
Just
bear
go
and
to
smell
sleep
her,
now?
dude.
Yeah, do you guys just go to sleep? What do you guys decide to do?
Turn into a bear and smell her
No,
and do
we go
heroin.
to sleep.
Okay, fine.
We
I go to bed.
sleep.
Fine.
I returned.
But
to my
tomorrow I'm
room.
gonna fucking turn
I
into a
filled
bear.
Kevin in on what Lord Frank, on what happened. I'm like, yo, dude,
Lord
sorry.
Frank.
Sorry,
Shit
Lord
just got
Frank.
wild.
Sorry we left you, but we
Will you
were
please
missing
change
a
your
party
Steam name
member.
to
We went
Lord?
to go find her, found out
Yeah.
some shit. Look at this thing.
Oh shit.
I'm a god now. That's pretty much what that dude told me.
I
I
thought
think
that
you're
you're dying.
I think you're
You're
dying.
dying.
I'm a god. I'm the most powerful thing. We're like, did you have cancer? That's what he said. He didn't say you're
That's
more
pretty much what I would
powerful.
say. He's like,
You
get
it looks
cancer,
like you're gonna
dude.
die.
He literally looked
like,
at
I'm
you and
s-
went, and the first word
Yeah,
that
I'm
came
doing
out of his
so
mouth
good.
was,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Twice.
I have soap. Can I give him
Unfortunately,
soap?
you don't have a lot of time left.
You
He's
gonna
like,
give him
I'm
a
all
bath?
powerful.
Maybe-
Give him
I-
a
I'm-
bath.
my intelligence is so low that it might be worth it. dude.
Bait.
And his
friend.
is really low too, so you'd probably assume
Mine's
that that's a good
actually
thing.
So these two idiots are going to take a bath in the game
Yeah.
together?
Yeah, yeah.
He's got cancer.
Wow.
That's my make a wish. I want Kevin to give me a
Okay,
bath.
so what? How are we gonna like cure?
It's sleep time. We gotta go to sleep anyway.
you guys
so
go to
let's
sleep.
do it
Okay.
now.
We go to sleep. You inform me in the morning.
Yeah.
You guys are woken up like super early, like 4 a.m. You hear a bunch of commotion, and it sounds like guards moving through the hallway. Like yeah.
I roll out of bed like as a bear.
So you're just on the ground on a rug or something, rolled up like a dog.
Yeah.
No, like I get out of bed and I'm like, Burma, 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 like just burst out of my clothes.
Josh is ruining this game.
No, I'm not kidding. It's gonna come in handy
There's,
one of these times.
Guards in the hallway.
Yeah, guards in the hallway.
So you guys open the door. Your doors kind of look
I
in the
can't
hallway. You can
fit.
see.
I can't fit.
Okay.
I
Well,
turn
you got-
back into a human,
and you
and I
become
walk
one
through the door.
exhaustion
I took
point.
one exhaustion. Yes, I did just take one exhaustion because I realized I didn't fit through the door, and I was like, "Fuck." So then I took the exhaustion point, and turned back into a human. And I come on. Okay, what's going on?
Okay.
I'm
So
naked.
you guys hear and look down the hall, and you can see like groups of 5 kind of moving around in the different hallways that you guys can see moving around. Like there's some kind of commotion going on. So
And then we're all sitting there silently
We're
going,
supposed
"There's
to figure
commotion."
out what to do.
yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Well,
I'll turn
they're
into a
in
bear.
a separate room. We're in a separate room, and Giselle's in her own room.
I think we
I
all.
would
all been
imagine that you guys
startled to
kind
come
of
in.
like
Like,
everyone's
oh,
startled
wakes
to
up.
wake up.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
at some point,
Yeah.
not at the
We all-
exact same
we all
time like
come
Scooby
together.
Doo, but you guys like
Come
open your
together.
door and then you look,
What's
and someone
going
else
on?
opens the door.
Yeah.
I guess let's fucking head that way.
And I was
See
like,
what's
"Did you
going
just
on."
turn into a fucking bear again?" I was like, "Yeah, and now I'm back. It's fine. Just
And I'm still unknowing of his chest at this point.
No, I think he's told you. Yeah, the night before.
yeah, you have knowledge
Yeah,
of his
and then you
chest."
guys
We took
spent
a
the
bath.
night, took a bath, and then
I gotta mark. I just want to make
Fucking
sure.
weird night.
I gotta mark
And we were
one
like, "Hey, so
soap
we're
off
gonna
my
go to bed."
inventory, dude. I
Yeah,
got a
so
lot of
it got
inventory.
weird next door for them, and we were just like, "Okay, so we're going to bed. You guys are gonna take a bath, I guess. So we're gonna go to
Well,
sleep."
Kevin's gonna bathe me.
well,
Yeah.
the bath
Anyways,
doesn't work.
let's head
Bath
down.
Thing is
doesn't
still
work.
there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's follow the commotion.
Okay, so you kind of gather your guys' stuff and kind of see where the commotion is. It's leading outside. So you guys come out of the main door, and you can see that all these Red Guard are now being lined up in regiments, and they're just huge rows of these guys. Further down, about halfway down, on the cobble kind of walkway, you can see everyone but the ancient guy that you guys spoke to. So the gentleman and his wife, the redhead, the girl with the claws, the little girl kind of standing over what looks like a body laying on the ground, and the one with the claws is kind of holding, like in her hands, this like the head of this body, not like cut off, but just kind of like holding it. You guys make your way down, kind of see what's going on, and as you get closer, you kind of see that it's the scout guy, Vince, that was sent out,
Oh shit.
and he's missing both one of his arms and both of his legs, and he's laying there.
Poor guy.
How did it crawl back? What the fuck?
See, Josh, that's
Like
why
Monty
we need to
Python.
do this.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
It's just a flesh wound.
No, they can turn into animals
but a
or smoke
scratch.
or anything like
okay,
that.
so you're
yeah.
just like, with like, like floated back all fucked up. Okay.
So he's laying there, and it looks like all of them together are kind of trying to do some kind of magic to like stop his bleeding. But it doesn't look like any of the blood is stopping. It's just keep pouring out, and they don't know what to do. So they're beginning to kind of get him onto something to take him inside. You guys are kind of just standing there, not sure exactly what to do. But is there anything you guys want to do?
Does anyone have any spells that could
I have
potentially
heal
help this
wounds.
dude?
I doubt I'm as magical as these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
but you could just it's
You could
it's
try.
the thought that counts, you know? It's like poor
Yeah,
people on
I mean-
Christmas.
Because they are gonna
Okay.
find out that we had a contract to rob him, but if we try to save a dude, maybe.
I mean, I have cure
Redeem
wounds or
yourselves.
healing word. I don't know what is better. One's touch
Probably
and one's 60
wounds.
feet.
You could do either one. See
Either
if
one.
any of them work.
I I guess cure wounds would make.
Yeah,
Well,
go
would
for
cure
it.
wounds make sense?
Yeah,
Is that like
well,
to
he's
cure
wounded.
from poisoning? I mean, just in the
No,
legs.
Cure wounds is just an HP thing.
Okay, and
Yeah.
same with healing word.
Yeah.
It's just
same
the,
thing.
the act of shouting it or
I
touching
believe
it.
one is touching and one is yelling.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna try cure wounds on him.
Okay.
It's touch.
Sounds good. So you kind of make yourself in there and then kind of figure out what the fuck you're trying to do, and you reach down and you touch his chest. You can see that he is alive even without, like, with losing so much blood and having missing limbs for some magical reason. He's being still kept alive. And it seems at first it's like taking the wounds begin to kind of close over, and then they just break back open, almost like there's something magical that like cut through him. They begin to drag him inside and immediately take him to the bookcase and take him down the stairs and take him to the big ancient creature. He leans down and you can see, like, even though there's all these different vampires and stuff, it's not necessarily like he had some special connection with this gentleman, but maybe he just mourns all of his children. And he closes his eyes and kind of picks him up and carries him off into one of the side rooms. You guys are kind of left there with the rest of the family. I'm going to say at this point, even though you guys never even asked for names, that you guys know some of their names. So
Just from hearing conversations.
yeah. So the redhead, I don't know if anyone wants to write this down just so you remember. The redhead's name is Rosie.
She's like a little girl, right? Or no.
It was
She's the dime. I got it. Cool.
It was Keegan that was in the first one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Who
That's-
saw the original people. Yeah. The black-haired chick with the claws is Beth. The gentleman who came in and talked to you guys in the kitchen or in the dining hall is Ra.
Now, does Beth have some like natural 20s, or is she kind of
She's
like?
like natural 20
Okay.
all around.
Yeah.
And you haven't caught the other names, but those are the three main ones that you've caught. And then I think I said Vincent is the other one.
Vincent.
Vincenzo. It sounds like it makes some
Is
sauce.
the one that got hurt or whatever
Yeah.
that the guy took off. But you can see that both Rosie and Beth are like covered in blood, just like their clothes are like just soaked in trying to help the scout when he came back. They seem to be really distraught, not exactly sure what to say, kind of like almost dazed look across their face. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Kill Beth.
Stop.
Kid.
She just rips you apart.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, Kevin's dead. Okay, anyways, yeah, she just rips you in half. It's like,
What happened?
sell Beth a spoon.
What I'd say.
Was it
I got a spoon.
Was it the army?
Yeah,
or the
it'd be
dead
like,
people?
What happened? Did he,
Did he
shoot
bring back
someone
any
dead?
information? Do we know anything
Did he
about
walk
this?
on his fingers back?
He
and
floated
then
back. He would turn into a fart or something. Like
A fart?
he can turn into smoke and travel.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you guys kind of realize that they're vampires. So vampires have, like, multiple things they can change into.
Oh,
Like, they
okay,
can
so-
turn into a bat, or they can turn into smoke. They can turn into creatures and shit
Right.
like that. So, I
Do
mean,
we
you
need to,
didn't
like-
see him come back, but obviously somehow
he's back.
Yeah, he's back is really the only thing that matters.
Outer space.
Should we roll for like investigation then, or
Yeah, I
we're-
would do whoever wants to talk to them. Do a diplomacy, persuasion, whatever way you want to approach the conversation.
I would say diplomacy. So far, we're trying to stay on there. I don't want to fight 1,000 vampires here. You know, so let's be polite.
Of
Who's
course.
got where's fucking diplomacy?
It's
Zero.
diplomacy is
Sucker.
not. It's not the right word he's looking for. I don't think. At least on his sheet.
Is,
What stat would dictate?
Diplomacy's not on there?
No.
No.
Okay.
I do not.
There's
see.
persuasion.
Persuasion. You guys
Perception.
probably don't want to use intimidation.
No.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, can we do like a cartwheel in front of him, and then he's like, "Okay, I'll tell you."
Investigation.
That was a good
So
cartwheel.
good.
Investigation, perception.
Insight?
Yeah, you do insight.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Mine's
what I
really
was-
low. I
Mine's
was
Usually
two.
insight is so insight's usually not really talking. It's more like you're trying to read surface
Yeah,
levels.
yeah.
You're trying to see like what's like is this person lying to me? It's
Would it
good
be
to-
maybe charisma? Would that kind of apply?
I mean, charisma roll is always just good in the first place. You just roll a d20 and add your bonus. for
Because I mean, that
charisma.
would dictate. I mean, you would think like how charismatic we are is like
Yeah.
how if he's going to even be divulging information with us. Who has anything? I have a 2 for charisma.
Charisma. I have a 5 again.
What
I'm
is
one
the
that always
small
has-
number?
even
Small
have
numbers
charisma.
14, big numbers 2.
So it's your modifier is the one you really care about. The big
Okay.
number
In this
doesn't matter.
situation.
Oh,
It's
so
just-
14.
14 is not the one you
I mean,
care about.
oh,
It's the
okay.
modifier. The
Okay.
pluses or
Constitution.
minuses are
This is
equal.
useless.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, me too.
What are you
Anybody?
talking about?
I said I have no stats that
terrible
go
on
towards
all those.
Constitution.
Charisma? No
It's
one's got any
useless.
charisma?
I do. I
She
have a
is
plus
plus
5.
five.
Remember?
+5. All right, you're doing the talking.
Okay, wait. Who am I talking to?
You're asking them if they know anything more about the zombies. Like, did the scout bring any
Okay, yeah,
information?
the scout.
that
Yeah,
got
the
ripped
scout.
Do we know anything?
Yeah. Dude,
19,
nice. Plus what?
24. So 24 total.
Oh shit, nice. So, you walk up to Beth and you're kind of like trying to get her attention, and she kind of like shakes it off, and she goes, "Somehow they knew he was there," and like she kind of like looks around, and she goes, "So someone here is telling people," and like kind of looks at the rest of her family and kind of looks at you guys. She begins to walk down the hallway, and the rest of them can kind of follow her.
This is turning into Among Us. It's either Kevin or Janelle. We have to kill them both.
You mean Riker? Or
Oh, is it Riker?
Riker's got the chest thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's like
That's what I was-
transmitting.
Yeah, that's
don't
what I
know.
was thinking.
Information?
I was-
We don't
yeah,
know.
I was about ready to ask.
offered
if I
Just
could
kill
check.
yourself. You're like,
Yeah.
By the end of the episode, it's just me and Dylan left. We're like, well, the problem is solved because one of them was the imposter, but we definitely killed 2 innocent people. We
I
just
mean,
don't
you
know
guys
who.
might all be innocent. There might be someone else. So,
Okay.
she tells you.
Sorry, I
she
didn't-
begins to keep talking, like she's just expecting you guys to follow her, and she's kind of like brushing like blood and stuff off her arms, and she goes, "That was scary."
So was that, dude.
She says that he found the horde of zombies that you guys spoke of, but it was way larger than you guys had predicted or said before.
Oops.
They added people. We're
Yeah.
pretty accurate. I don't know.
I said it was a gaggle of zombies.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Oh Jesus.
You guys begin to walk up the stairs, and she begins to continue talking. She says that she will talk to her father, is the way she says, but you guys know she's talking about the ancient guy, about what their next move is going to be. But at this point, you guys might as well either gather your stuff and leave the estate, or you guys go back to your rooms, and then they'll wake you up in the morning once something has been decided. But they're not going to stop you guys if you guys decide this is too much for you.
Well,
And then-
I can't just walk
Can we-
away.
Yeah, we're invested.
Can I do like a
now.
perception check or something to see if they we think that they suspect us? Because it kind of
Insight. That's what an insight is.
Okay.
You can do an
Everybody.
insight. What?
Everybody inside or just one?
It's whoever wants to be like, oh,
I'm doing it. I'm going. 18.
Nice.
Even the way she looked at you guys originally when she started talking about there's like somehow they knew he was there or whatever. She just doesn't know exactly. So she's
Okay.
kind of looking at you. I mean, you guys are the new people in this house,
Yeah.
right? And she has spent unknown amount of time with the rest of these people. So she doesn't really necessarily think that, but you kind of got that feeling of like maybe they don't trust you guys completely.
Well, I
as
wouldn't
as
either.
they wouldn't.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
almost have to. It's
Standard
understandable. She's
Yeah, yeah.
just a reasonable lady. It sounds like with claws on her hands. So yeah,
A natural
you guys
claws.
want to stay again?
I mean, they're vampires.
yeah.
They
What-
haven't killed us yet,
Yeah,
so
what's the
probably
worst
not
that's
gonna.
gonna happen at this point? They would have slaughtered
We're
us
probably
already.
safer here than fucking
They
with
know.
them.
So if the big dude knows,
Has
that
anyone
he did
told the
that,
town folk to
well,
board it up and to get some archers on the walls and nothing? Are we communicating anything to the town
No.
folk?
I don't think that's our
Why is there
job,
an
dude.
L in
I
folk?
don't think that's our job.
Why is there a fucking L in folk?
Dude, tell
Shouldn't it
me.
be FOKE?
So
Town
you guys
folk?
go to sleep.
Well,
That
maybe
L's gotta
it
go.
would help
Salmon,
their
folk.
suspicions of us if I let them know. I'm like, I haven't been saying anything with my mouth, but this thing's inside
I mean,
me.
But
they're aware
no,
of it,
They're
right?
aware of it now. They have to be because if homeboy downstairs knows
Says
about it,
something,
he
yeah.
told them.
Maybe we
because
should,
they're
like-
all
Maybe we should be like,
together.
hey, by the way, I don't know if fucking the guy that's like as big as a fucking door told you, but like, look at this dude's chest.
Yeah, no, you're good, dude. Just let it be.
I would show him.
I think
I would show
wanna
him.
him.
Yeah, we're trying to be like straight up with these
Yeah.
dudes. Like, hey, can you like suck this out of me?
All right, dude.
Yeah, show him. We show him the chest.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah,
I want to be
BT Dubs.
and tell him we haven't been like talking or conspiring with anyone, but there's a foreign object inside of me that I know nothing about, and it could be we
You
tried
say it to
to.
Beth and Rose or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be like we
So,
tried.
Rose is a little bit more flirty, and she like kind of walks up to you, and she's
flirty,
like,
dude.
"Oh, sweetie, we already know about that," and like closes your shirt.
Oh, okay.
She called you sweetie, dude. You got a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I
she
do.
might-
Like, I've got a
she might go for the
fucking-
If you try to
Natural
fuck
20s.
someone in my campaign, I'm gonna make you RP it out. So
role play. Oh my God.
Dude, dude.
Yeah.
You fuck someone in my game, you gotta act it out, dude. Dude,
I'm probably not that
hardcore.
bad, but-
He's like, dude. He's just like,
This
tight.
is D&D.
tight, dude.
I guess
He-
it's sleepy time.
He brings like a
Dungeons and
pillow with a
porno.
face on it. He's like, that's the
That's
prop
it.
for
That's
this. Like, dude.
DMP, dude.
He's like, keep going.
So you
that's
guys
not
all
enough.
go to bed. You guys all go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys go to bed, and you guys are woken up in the morning.
I
Rosie
turn,
comes
instantly
to the
turn
door
into a
and
bear.
knocks on your door,
I wake up and I'm like, boom, bear.
bringing with her a few trays full of like just basic food, like biscuits and some tea and stuff. She tells you guys to meet them back in the banquet room, and they'll go over. So, you guys, I'm assuming, gather your stuff and kind of eat
I
real quick.
basically eat all the biscuits because I'm a bear. But the tea is hot and it confuses me, and I burn my face, and I back away from it, and I like break some shit, and then I turn back into a human, and I suffer one exhaustion.
So you're always at -1 exhaustion.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
the last 2 days I keep forgetting the door is small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tonight I need to remember to make a bear-sized door. At least ask these vampires, like, you know, a vampire carpenter
You could sleep out in their like barn.
as a bear. Now, if I sleep as a bear,
Yeah.
I will still suffer the exhaustion when I turn back, no matter when that happens.
When you turn back into a human.
Okay.
You could just play the whole game as a bear. I mean,
You're
From here
like,
out,
I might
you're
test
just a
it
bear.
out. I
Yeah.
might.
yeah.
I'm feeling very like
Barry.
gender fluid as this character.
Very, very.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explore
So
my
you guys
options.
wake up and you guys go to the banquet room and you guys go in and it looks like they've gathered, like everyone is in there, and they're just kind of talking. You guys come in and they ask you guys to come over to them. They're like not even sitting at the table. They go, so our father is said to help you, and we've sent out some information and we'll give it to you. But we have some more scouts that we've sent out to find where the rest of this horde has come from. It sounds like their numbers have gathered. In the meantime, or if our estimates are correct, like this will be way too large of a horde for Eastgate to defend.
That sucks.
So,
What about the movie?
what is it that you guys are willing to do for them? We have some information that we could teach you and pass on to you, and then, but it will probably take about 2 weeks to get to this location that might help you. It's very vague. They're just not sure.
Help us
exactly.
Is that
with-
even
with
enough time?
Homeboy?
Aren't they like on their fucking way?
Help us out with Homeboy or help us out with the horde
with
stuff?
the horde that's
Oh.
coming. It'll
Well-
probably be about a week to where you're going and a week back. You say that, and he says, "Well, from our knowledge, at least right now, they've stopped. They're about 2 days outside of town, and they've been there for
And
a while.
And they
they're
want us
just
to go
sitting there.
somewhere that's how far away?
A week.
About a week away.
Yeah, so,
So
at
we're-
any point they could just
Yeah, and they're 2 days.
show up.
At this point, they could attack at any point, anyways. So, and we don't have. There's no way for us to get this whole city emptied out, anyways. So I
We could
mean,
empty
That, yeah,
ourselves
that's
out of the
that
city.
sounds like a fool's errand. Like we should probably just stay and duke it
Well,
out.
we could just leave
Yeah. Could just
and then let them
everyone-
die.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, they're offering us. They're offering us to go there.
No,
So, I mean-
they're offering you to give you information that might help you,
Might.
but they don't want to give you information if you guys are thinking that you're just gonna leave.
Okay, so we should probably just take the info, right?
Well, if we're not. If we leave and go get this fucking info, that we're gonna come back to see he's gonna be gone, and it's not
Well,
gonna
if the
matter.
other option is just to leave, we'd be gone anyways.
No,
right?
the other option is to stay and fight,
Oh.
or at least go into town and warn people so that everybody's leaving.
I'm pretty sure the town knows, right? I would-
So he kind of intervenes because you guys are kind of talking about this, and he says, "Well, unfortunately, if we warn the town, they'll panic and the city, and they'll try to leave. We're talking like this is like one of the biggest cities in the world, of this world, and so there's probably a good 200,000 people here.
Oh, wow.
So for all these people to leave, they wouldn't make it out, and this horde is like pretty much to the north, and you guys would try to escape to the south, and they think that they could probably get you guys out of the city and head to the south safely, the 5 of you, versus trying to send 200 200,000
So,
people to the south.
virtually they're
Yeah, we
virtually
gotta
sending
go.
us to save everyone else,
Yeah,
and
we
kind of
gotta
letting
go.
this bitch be Raccoon City, where it's just like overtaken by zombies.
Yeah, we got 'em
Resident
on.
Evil joke. Got it.
So basically, they're fucked, and there's nothing we can do.
That's
Well, what they're hoping
seems
is
like
that
it.
you guys might be able to get back before then. But I mean, even on your way back, you would see if
Can
the
they-
city was attacked or not.
Can they get us those fucking flying beasts, or those whatever those things were?
Oh yeah, the tigers or the lions.
Yeah, aren't those faster?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're way faster.
Considerably
Tell
faster.
them.
And they were two per person, so
yeah,
we could.
We need 3.
Yeah.
Yep, I get my own. I'm a bear, dude.
Just a bear riding a giant lion.
Yeah. I mean,
Give me persuasion.
Everybody?
Whoever's trying to persuade him.
Dilly.
Oh, okay.
What's your
Oh, I have a 0. Don't
Avery, I
fuck
just
that.
sent you a text.
What's your
I have
persuasion?
Oh, okay.
-1.
You
What's your
conspiring?
persuasion?
I have
She has
plus 2 persuasion.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Who
you
has
have-
persuasion?
Janelle has. She's got like plus 3 or 4.
What's your persuasion?
Giselle.
It's one of the small
Yeah,
stats.
three.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll.
Try to
Go.
persuade them to give us some lines.
Some rides, so we can get there
Some
faster.
lion- porcupine
How much
lion.
theoretically would that
Yeah,
cut
that
the
was a bad
2-week
roll.
trip down
Yeah.
to? It's a week
I
there,
got
week back.
11.
Yeah,
Shit.
we did not persuade. We did not prevail.
How much time
What'd you
would
get
that
total?
even save? 11.
11.
He tells you that he could probably work it out for you guys to have like 1, but he can't afford right now for them to do that and get several of them for you guys. It's a lot of like trust to give you the information to send you guys to go do this and pay for your escape just to never come back.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
enough.
that, I mean, you roll those dice. They need to man up.
They don't care.
I know.
don't give a shit.
Well, I guess.
I think they feel a little bit more invested after that guy came back fucked up. So
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's just go on fucking horses. They're not
Or
going to give us
me.
ant of
Yeah.
these goddamn tiger lion
Because we're not going to want to
thingies.
split up. So it's just,
Yeah, it
we'll
doesn't make
just
sense to split up
take
unless
the
someone wants to
info,
stay
We're
here.
going to.
Kevin's on his phone.
okay,
Maybe he
so
wants
you
to
want
stay
him
back
to
and sell
explain
pots
to
and pans.
you what
Yeah.
what the information is. Okay, so he kind of brings you guys over to this old ass map and lays it out. And to the east, so we don't have like a group for this. Usually we try to do a group, but this is just one of the continents. This is Eastgate, that little tiny place.
Okay.
There's this giant mountain and all these mountain ranges.
Yeah.
He tells you that you guys are going to have to travel to a location that's down in these woods.
Okay.
So you're going to have to travel all the way down to pretty much this location. He goes, first off,
There's a map.
and he begins to explain to you that, tells you this story about, like, when, long time ago, like 10,000 years ago, like humans and elves and dwarves all, like, were warring with each other. And the humans, thought they were superior to, like, the dwarves and the elves. So the elves,
They're up to
like,
something over there.
kind of grouped up and went up against the humans, and the humans were losing. And so to fight off the humans created these constructs that are called like the Titan constructs. But to power these constructs, they used blood magic. And for them to power so many of these Titans, there were 10 of them, they had to sacrifice thousands and thousands and thousands of people. He then kind of walks over to one of the armored red guys, and he kind of, without any, it's like someone taking a shirt off, barely anything. He just rips off the front plate of one of these guards, and the guard's still just standing there without moving. And inside, you can see this gem inside of it, and it's like beating red. He removes the gem from the chest of this creature and guard, and it falls to the ground and stops moving. And he hands it over to whoever wants to grab it. He goes, we could teach you how to harness this blood magic and power a gem like this,
Jamie,
but to power like a construct this large that might be able to defend the city against this horde, you'll need a pretty large one. And actually, funny enough, rumor has it that there's a mine way down south that recently found one of these gems. So he's offering to teach Janelle, because Janelle is the only real like wizard or whatever,
It's
here,
fine.
how to imbue this gem, this giant uncut gem, with blood magic. He kind of leans towards you, Janelle, and tells you like everything comes with a price, though. So however you collect all these souls to power this thing will be up to you. And then he tells you that by the time you're back, possibly they might be able to figure out where one of these constructs are, and you might be able to resurrect it, and maybe the city will have a fighting chance against this horde.
Well, sounds like a lot of shit to do, but if it's the best we got,
If it's our only like
Yeah.
Go
plan
with
that
it.
could,
Is it
they're
fast-paced?
saying, hey, this is like a way that
and it's a maybe.
they might get fucked. Okay, so but they're telling us do not warn the town on your way out. Like, don't
Yeah,
say
they're kind
a
of saying
fucking
like
thing.
it's just going to cause way
Panic.
too much panic, and like more people are going to get
And there's
harmed.
not okay. So like they kind of like the police or the protectors of the town, or is there another like a
Yeah,
like
so
the
think of like a
guards?
duke or whatever, right? So duke kind of, or like even a mayor, they're the ones that are head people of the town. So they
Okay.
answer still to like, this world has like an empire, and they answer to the empire. But they were in charge of this city.
Okay.
And,
So there's no other like policing force to be like at least warn them and be like, hey, by
no,
the
so
way.
they have, now that you guys realize who these people are, their like standing army of those Red Royal Guard guys are like husks, similar to the black husk that you guys saw before from the
Okay.
guards off that thing. But they're using these crystals to like keep these bodies alive. And so then they have the normal town guard, which are like paid by the empire, right? Because they're just
Okay.
normal town guard, and those were the ones that escorted you guys to this.
It's not
state.
worth telling those guys like, hey, by the way.
They're just saying, I mean, they're not going to stop you, but they're just saying like more people can get harmed because this horde is like to the north, and the city that you guys saw that was lost. You have to think of it in the sense of like even Spokane. So you have all these people that live in Spokane, but they have family in Rathdrum. They have family in these
right.
other cities. They might lose their shit, try to head there, and just become zombies too. And
Right.
you're just feeding this army to become a bigger army. So,
Okay.
yep.
So we should dip. It's time to dip. Are we bringing our new weapons?
The dogs are like 3.
Jamie's out there. We're gonna wrap it up, I think.
Yeah, we can wrap it up right here when you
Yeah.
guys decide where you're
Is
going.
it a pause spot?
We're headed. I guess we're headed.
We're
out.
headed out, but we're bringing all of our new shit, right? We're bringing our cool new swords. We're bringing
Yeah.
the
Oh,
new
yeah.
bow and arrow, the
get our
goggles.
wagon
We're gonna see
back?
dead people,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get our carriage with our Gatling gun.
and it's
Yeah.
like fixed or it's inspected or whatever.
Well, no,
They
it's
just
fine.
went and
They
inspected
just
it.
inspected in the
So we're
beginning.
taking the carriage with the horses, all of our shit. We're carrying like anything valuable, and we are like plowing towards this fucking location they
Yeah.
have given us.
Yeah.
And
So
we're
one of the
ahead.
things that you guys know heading that way is you guys are gonna go from the section of the Empire, which will then go into where to the south is a huge region of like wood elves. So
Okay.
you're gonna be going into their like world or their like country. So
Sweet.
Okay, well
So you
that
might have to
concludes
deal with
at
that.
least this segment of our D&D journey.
Yeah.
We have another
That was
thing we're doing
stressful.
after this, but it sounds like the next one's going to be cool because now we have like gear. All right,
Yeah.
and that's
We gotta
That's
go.
it.
We gotta go.
Gotta
There you
go.
go.